I created this honor to the game industry. Hi guys, Flatmeister here. Apologies for having not uploaded in. It's been a few weeks. That's chronic pain to blame. Is because of the summer heat has just been hell, coupled with my chronic pain. So yeah. So I didn't realise it's coming up to the anniversary of the dreaded movement, the movement that shall not be named. Yeah, Gamergate. But this will make you think, ethics in journalism? This is so timed. The timing is couldn't be more funnier. So basically, I first heard about this from I think it was a Philip DeFranco video about this game called fucking Mozzie.
She did. You cured her.
Really, I never...
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
So yeah, this game called it's called Dead Cells. This really bright, colourful, sort of side-scrolling roguelite, or however you say it, hack and slash game. And IGN has been... They were accused of plagiarising a small YouTube channel. And this YouTube channel called Boomstick Gaming. And since this controversy, right, has come out, this guy's sub count has gone... He's like, 30-odd thousand subscribers. So Boomstick Gaming, he on the 24th of July, he did a review of Dead Cells. And then he noticed on the... Let me get the dates right. So yeah, then IGN followed up with... they did their review and they published the written plus a video review on the 6th of August. So Boomstick Gaming did his review on the July the 24th. IGN did theirs August 6th. And Boomstick Gaming, he did a follow-up video in which he shows, and it's damning evidence. It's not just the... It's basically the swapping a few words in the homework to make it look like it was your own kind of thing, right? This, the IGN... Was he like a Nintendo editor? Called Philip Muchian? I don't know how you pronounce his name. But the update basically is IGN did an investigation and he's been fired, and rightly fucking so, right? So yeah, Boomstick Gaming, he did a side-by-side comparison of his video and then IGN's review, and he even time-stamped it, right, with like these sentences, and I'll even show you some examples in the video here.
Dead Cells takes the progression of a Metroidvania and integrates it into this procedurally generated action roguelike that has you slowly chipping away at its steep difficulty.
It takes the progression system of a Metroidvania and transforms it into a procedurally generated action roguelike.
In Dead Cells, you'll need to kill your way through a labyrinth of levels, all punctuated by boss encounters that starts off quite linear, but the more you play, the more routes and game mechanics will open up to you.
In Dead Cells, you fight your way through an ever-changing labyrinth of levels with branching paths.
You might not be able to make it to the final boss in your current run, but if you can manage to salvage some blueprints for some new gear, or better yet, an ability-altering rune, it makes it all worth your while even if you can see your death just around the corner. This is the type of roguelike that, yeah, sure, you could beat the boss on your first attempt, but you're probably not going to and you're not supposed to. Let's stop there, let's see what Philip has to say next.
You're almost guaranteed not to make it all the way through on every run, but as your efforts lead you to blueprints that unlock new gear, it makes it all worth your while.
In most games of this genre, your coolest skills and spells are often set to strictly long recharge timers or a limited mana system. But in Dead Cells, your abilities have incredibly quick recharges and allow you to seamlessly integrate these gadgets into normal encounters, and it doesn't make you feel penalized for using your cool stuff.
Most games limit your most useful skills with long cooldown timers or a limited mana system, but Dead Cells encourages you to use your deadliest gadgets with a fast recharge timer. It never punishes you for using your best tactics.
This combat system is fast, fluid, responsive, and one of the most rewarding representations of 2D combat of the entire genre.
Fights are fast, fluid, responsive, and hands down one of the most gratifying representations of video game combat I've ever experienced.
So he was going, his video was titled IGN copied my Dead Cells review. What do I do? And so it was the layout of the sentences and each sentence that was focusing on a particular aspect of the game, right? Oh, the gameplay, the combat system, fast, fluid, responsive, one of the most rewarding representations of 2D combat of the entire game, is what he said in his review. And then IGN, fights are fast, fluid, responsive, and hands down one of the most gratifying representations of video game combat I've ever experienced. And honestly, it's absolutely disgusting. Like, it just keeps going on and on. Like, are you kidding me? He's fucking copied him. This is a straight out copy and paste, right? The viral went video, like Reddit, on other forums, and I mean the similarities were just, you could just see so many similarities that's not just coincidence. And again, the internet never forgets. People are not going to forget this. They're going to go, yeah, IGN. And I mean, Boomstick Gaming apparently has even written to Philip Muccian. He said that, I don't want him to be fired. I just want to be, credited. I want to be collabed in IGN's review. I would like to have a share of the ad revenue that IGN has financially benefited from their copy and paste review.
Alright, and last but not least, we have my absolute favorite, which starts at 307 on both videos exactly. Dead Cells figures out an intriguing way to have your roguelite and Metroidvania experience all in one by focusing on your failures and urging you to try something new the next time.
Dead Cells strikes a perfect and engaging balance between the Metroidvania and roguelite experiences by focusing on your failures and urging you to experiment each time you do fail.
I mean, this is fucking, like, this fucks me off, right? I've only got 112 subscribers. I've been doing YouTube for about a year now, and I try to work as hard as possible, like trying to get out as many videos as I can with regards to my chronic pain. I had to resign from work, so I'm unemployed, I am disabled, I'm off work. And for someone who, and I'm wanting to work at this YouTube channel more, an IGN, a big company like that, to take a massive outlet to take advantage of a small... Before this, Boomstick Gaming apparently had only 11,000 subscribers on YouTube. IGN has over 10 million. I thought it was going to say about what the views were, but I don't think you can see what view count of an IGN video review. But presumably, yeah, they got a higher clicks. So Philip Muccian, and it's not the first time he's done it. He's done it other times. Philip Muccian has been found to have been copying paste. He just straight out plagiarizes. I mean, here in this Kotaku article saying, update number 1, IGN let him go, writing a statement that it plans to re-review Dead Cells. Because, they pulled the review once people once people pointed it out. But that's the thing. If people hadn't pointed it out, and if Boomstick Gaming's follow-up video hadn't gone viral, IGN would have, just kept it up there. We apologise to our readers, developer Motion Twin, and most especially the YouTuber known under Boomstick Gaming, for failing to uphold those standards, IGN said. And then a second update. Later yesterday evening, a tipster pointed Kotaku to another example of striking similarities between Philip Muccian's work and another outlet's, this time from before he was hired at IGN. Here's an excerpt from Nintendo Live review of FIFA 18 for the Switch, posted on 29th of September last year. However, because it's not running on the Frostbite engine, FIFA 18 on Switch doesn't play exactly like the current gen versions. The pace is slightly faster, and player animations and physics aren't quite as fluid, lending the game an ever so slightly more arcade feel, but not to any major degree. And then an excerpt from a video review from Philip Muccian, posted on October 1st, 2017. Again, like a couple of days after a YouTuber uploads their review, right? So Philip Muccian going, only this time it's running on a custom engine that EA designed specifically for Switch, which means that it doesn't play exactly like the Xbox One and PS4 editions of the games do. The animations and physics are definitely not as fluid, and the pacing feels slightly faster, ultimately leaving the game feeling a little less realistic and slightly more arcadey. Again, yeah, there's quite similarities between there. Like, he's padded out some of the sense with more words, like you're saying, or specific consoles like Xbox One, PS4 editions. Again, another quote here, Nintendo Life going, it actually works well. As long as you aren't a stickler for intricate animation detail, you're going to have fun here. It runs smoother than a greased up jazz musician too, with a full 60 frames per second in both docked and handheld mode, making for a silky performance and the general feel that you're playing a high quality product. Although its slightly less silky smooth cutscenes and other close-up moments reveal that the characters' models are a good deal less detailed than their Xbox One and PS4 counterparts. Squint a bit during normal gameplay and you genuinely struggle to tell the difference. And then Philip Muccian goes, but when you're playing the game, it actually works really well, and it's easy to look past the graphical setbacks. Because whether you're playing docked or undocked, the game seems to run at a consistent 60 FPS, which looks silky smooth and really leaves you feeling like you're having a true AAA home console experience, but on a console you can take with you on the go. However, when you get up close and get a good look at some of the character models, it's pretty clear they do have a good amount of less detail than the Xbox One and PS4 versions do, but any imperfections are pretty much unnoticeable during gameplay. Again, like, he switched the words, like the sentences are padded out, different wording, but the sentence structure is still the same. And yeah, Philip Muccian, I hope you don't get any more work in the future. You should not be a journalist. You should be a game journalist. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You can see why people such as myself and other people demand ethics in game journalism. We demand ethical standards in journalism as a whole. Really, I'm glad he got caught out. I'm glad IGN got caught out. Like, they'll go, oh, it passed our it's shocking that it passed our editorial standards when it shouldn't have. You got caught out. Yeah, maybe, like, and there's people in the comment section saying, yeah, maybe, like, if you give Boomstick a job at IGN, that'd be good. Or if you just pay Boomstick Gaming for his review and hosted his review because he actually played the game and formulated and articulated his thoughts into a script, and then recorded his vocal, edited it with his gameplay that he recorded, and he's just a one-man band. He's a one guy team. Same with me and my YouTube channel. I record and then I edit. Sometimes I do the silly little skits, and it takes me more time because obviously with my pain, my chronic pain, and it just irritates me that because IGN say, oh yeah, we expect our reviewers to complete the game at least once, and then they also have to record gameplay so that it gives our video editing team enough content to have background visuals in the video review. How do these people, they go to game journalist school or they go to journalism school, they do a course, and then they get fucking hired at IGN, Kotaku, Polygon? It's disgusting. And this is disgusting because this is a small YouTuber. I mean, there's been other like instances of plagiarism, not just from game journalists, but from actual, well, not even in the game. It was Star Trek Discovery, with the tardigrades, and they found out that the episode of the tardigrades, which is this parasite thing that can then surround itself around a human and then teleport them long distances through space. All the camera angles and stuff were basically copying this indie pixel art game. I can't remember the name of the game. That was a few months ago now. Flatpak. We spoke about it in a live stream once. I can't remember. But the tardigrade was... I think it might even be called the tardigrades or tardigrade. And it was like this big blue bulbous looking thing with about 6 arms. And like the developer even did like a blog. And he showed like, again, side-by-side comparison of the Star Trek Discovery episode and his game. And he's saying, because people were accusing, oh, you've plagiarized Star Trek. I'm like, no, it's the other way around. I think it's because he's a small-time game developer. CBS or whoever owns Star Trek Discovery. They could just, because they're a big company, they could just stomp all over him. It really fucks me off. I'm happy for this Boomstick Gaming. Subscribe to him by all means if you're wanting more reviews and things on games. This guy definitely deserves the credit because he actually put in the time and effort. He formulated and articulated his thoughts and opinions, wrote a script, he recorded and edited, doing a hell of a lot better job than these hack journalists. Fucking pisses off. It really fucks me off. You don't deserve a job, Philip Muccian. Fucking cunt. We need... this will bite IGN. The internet never forgets. Internet never forgets. People are going to give IGN fucking shit for this from onwards. Good, they deserve it. Anyway, it's been me, Flatmeister. I will catch you in the next video. I promise I will have more content coming for you.